They was praying that I fall off. Yeah, stood 10 toes, never fall young, finna ball off. And it's still west side Pasadena.
You're only young once, so make use of it. You have one lifetime and you have one period of youth. Once the youth goes, it does not come back. Good morning, boys. I'm stiff as anything right now. I've been training super hard these past few days. I decided that I don't need rest days. I'll just train every day, whether that be just a 20-minute workout or it be an hour. I just train every day and I work around the days where I go to training and do pad work or I go sparring and just really trying to push my body to the limits. I feel like when you're young, you know, it's the perfect opportunity to do so. I should be like abusing my body. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I don't mean like abusing my body with like drugs and alcohol and all this shit food. Like I mean it in a good way. I mean like abusing my body for things that are going to have a good ROI and provide benefits to my body. Because the thing is, I started to really think about it. I was like, as I get older, my body is only going to become less capable of regenerating and recovering. And so I should really be maximizing and just leveraging my youth to the maximum that I can. As you get older, you're only going to get more stiff and you're only going to recover a bit slower. So I don't know. I was just like, look, whilst I'm young, man, I really should just be doing everything that I can do. I really should, because I don't want to grow old and be like, oh, damn, man, like my body can't do the things I used to be able to do when I was young. Why, when I was young, did I not do as much as I could? Just training every single day, no rest days. But I don't need rest days. I'll sleep. And then if I need to rest the muscles, I just won't work on those muscles. I won't prioritize them. I will do something else. And then that way, I just feel like I get the maximum gains. I understand, yeah, you need rest for recovery and whatnot, but I'm going to try it out, see how I feel, wherever it is, from 20 minutes to 40 minutes to, I don't care. I just need to be doing something every day and just leveraging my youth. Why not? I can do it. My body can regenerate, it can recover, it can heal quicker than any other point in time. So I should be leveraging that to the maximum. With that being said, I'm going to go hit a quick workout, even with all my soreness, despite all that. I'm just going to get it done, and then we can move on to the rest of the day and get the other things cracking. Let's go. Oh my God, man, I'm sweating. Just I'm like, well, I'm so tired, I can't even speak. It's like this thing I've been doing at the end. It's like a plank type of ab workout where you just hold the plank in different ways, but because you're up on your arms the whole time, also works your like shoulder endurance as well. and your legs too a little bit. But mate, I'm done out, but I feel really good. I'm happy I got it in. Now I can go and enjoy the rest of my day, man. The rest of the day is gonna feel easy compared to this, so let's go, man. Although I did say earlier that when you're young you can recover and you can heal faster, you can't do if you don't eat the right food, because the nutrition is directly what is healing your body, right? The food, those are components that we absorb. So if you don't put the right stuff into your body, you're not going to be able to recover and regenerate those cells in the same fashion. Right now I'm just yamming some red cabbage, 6 eggs, and then some local made sourdough. But yeah, definitely important to just be filling your body with the right stuff. As you know, I always talk about this. Don't be eating too much crap, because you're gonna need the nutrition to repair and continue pushing on, you know what I'm saying? I'm currently on my reading break this week, so I don't have school for the week. I don't have any in-person classes, but I do have a bunch of work to do. I have a lot of schoolwork to do, and then I also want to do some other tasks. But 2 things that I like to do to keep myself productive or a bit more motivated to work, let's say. Number 1, I like to dress up nice. So I just put this polo on. I'm in the comfort of my own crib right now, so I'm not out, I'm not anywhere. Yeah, I don't know, when you put on a nice outfit, when you put on some nice clothes, you feel more like the man. So I want to feel like the man. I want to feel like I'm getting work done. I'm in the uniform. This is my uniform, let's just say. So that's number 1, you know, put on some nice clothes. I even put on aftershave, right? No one here. My girlfriend's coming home later. It's fine. Number 2 is actually to break down all of my tasks. I actually learned this from a clip I was listening to of Earl Nightingale, a very, very successful man. He said to like list the tasks for the next day, make all your tasks of what you need to do in order, and you focus on one task at a time. So one task at a time, you do that task and you don't worry about the other ones until you get that one done, and then you put them in order from 1 to 5. I've more or less done some of the stuff that I set out to do. You know, one of them was to work out. The workout is done. I've called my family. And then I have 3 school work related tasks to do. 2 of them are essays and then 1 of them is a project. And then from there, if I've completed those tasks, I'll actually make some more, because if I've got more time in a day, but if they take me longer to do, of course, I'm going to try and get those tasks done by the end of the day so I can set the tasks for tomorrow. And then that way I know what I'm doing. I don't have to like waste mental energy thinking about, okay, what do I need to do? I get all panicky and I'm like, I need something to do. Whilst you're young as well, man, just smashing through tasks day by day should compound. So yeah, let's crack on with that. Tasks. I just went through and just sat through for a few hours doing them, but I was reading this one project that I got to do in a few weeks, and it's like a whole bunch of coding for some like census tract data. I'm just like, yo, I've never done no coding in my life. I'm learning all of this, and my professor's some like genius, bro. He thinks I have the same brain capacities as him right now. I'm like, yo, gotta chill out, man. Bro's really overestimating my ability. Like this is no joke project. This is no joke. I don't even know what multiple regression and partial correlation is. Proc regulate, bro. Maybe if someone does coding, you would know, but for me, I have no idea. I've got to like learn all this stuff and then learn how to do it and then do it and then analyze it. Bro, I'm gonna have to get it done. I don't have a choice. Like, it's gonna be due. It's a percentage of my grade, but bro, the complexities that this guy's on, he's nuts. I swear he's crazy, man. I will get it done. It's okay. Well, I'm sure it'll be alright. I'll figure it out. If the other people in my class are doing it, then I'm sure I'll find a way to do it. I'm gonna have a little work break, watch some UFC or something, and then yeah, we'll see from there. Yo, it's crazy. I'm watching this fight, Stipe versus John Jones. I'm looking at them. Obviously, you know John Jones, man. I don't even need to say much. John Jones, right? I'm watching it. I'm like, yeah, the guy looks technically great, of course, yeah, and he's picking him apart. Stipe looks kind of like old and rusty. Even John himself, he's not looking as like young and energetic as he did when he was younger. You know what I'm saying? If you go watch back and watch his older fights, that you're seeing the level of athleticism is just beyond belief, right? And I'm looking, I'm just like, damn, man, it just really goes to show, like, even if you're trying, even as you get older, even if you're trying, you're not going to be able to perform as good as you can as compared to when you're younger. And if you look at these fighters, like the way even just their brain is operating and they're just that hunger for everything is so much more amplified when you're younger. And then DC commentating, he goes on to say this.
He's not moving well tonight. He's 42 also, right? I fought at 41. just don't work like they used to. And you wonder if tonight Steve A's learning that being away all this time is being 42. Sometimes things just don't work.
If you can hear that or not, what DC is saying, and he's just confirmed what I've been talking about. He said, I fought at 41 myself, and things just don't work the same. He's 42, and you know he's feeling that he's not performing in the way he used to, and that is just like direct confirmation of what I've been saying. The body is just not going to be able to do the things that it could do when you're younger. So why, when you're young, would you not try to maximize those things and truly experience the limits of your potential while you can? Because it is the most elite time. I don't mean to say that to scare anybody or to, but in some ways it's a sense of urgency. I mean, that's what I picked up from me. I was like, damn man, like if I'm not leveraging my youth and my ability now, then when am I going to be doing it? I don't know, even just watching this fight just really confirmed what I've been saying. It's just crazy, man. It's just, time will just fly by so quick, and I can only imagine the regret if you don't use the gift of youth and the gift of time that you have in your hand. Don't let it slip by, because it goes by so quick, man. Matter of fact, I bet even by the time you're watching this video, this probably would have been like a few months even. This is probably a few months after recorded, because I would have set the other ones out. And it just really just goes to show the level at which time is important, really. It just, I don't know. I'm just watching this and it's really resonating with me, and it's just like, wow, it's just crazy, man. Don't waste the time, man. Don't waste the time. I'm young. I'm in my early 20s, and that's one of the biggest like life lessons that I've learned recently, is just like using your time well whilst you're young, because it's gonna slip out your hands if you don't make use of it. If you don't do everything with intent, and you don't actively manage your time and be conscious of what you're doing with like every minute almost of the day, it's gonna slip out your hands, and next thing you know, you're gonna be older. Like I sound really like passionate about this, but that's because I am, man. It's like one of the most important assets that you have. It's just crazy. I'm just watching this and just, yeah, it just made me feel a type of way, because I'm obviously, you know, watching the older fights for both of them. You're only young once, so make use of it. You have one lifetime and you have one period of youth. Once the youth goes, it does not come back. It isn't the same, man. It isn't the same. Even my dad tells me that. He's been doing great with his training. He's been really on it, trying to like, you know, undo years of not training. Even he says, I'm older than you, I can't do that. So I want you to, he always tell me like, I want you to do what I didn't do. And I feel like that, I guess it's a form of regret. It kind of resonated with me, you know, saying that, I want you to be ahead of me. I want you to do what I didn't do, and I wish someone had told me to do that. So I'm really just trying to fulfill that and do the same for myself, whether that be for training, whether that be for business, whether that be for just any venture or anything that I would want to do in my life. Like, doing it now is a better time, man. More social acceptance for failure as well. If you mess up while you're young, there's more time for you to recover, and there's more acceptance for you to fail and then go again. Whereas as you get older, you've got more responsibilities. You might have kids, family relations, businesses. Things become more risky. If you lose money, you have certain bills to pay. Other people are dependent on you. When you are younger and you're in the younger years, like that level of dependency is not there in the same sense. It's kind of like an individual battle. I hope that resonates with some of you. I hope that in the same way that it does for me, like just watching this, just, you know, I don't know, just made me feel a type of way. Just as a sign to do more, essentially, just as a sign to do more, man. Really just experience life and don't let it slip out of your hands, because it will slip out, and that'd be a sad day, because time is the one thing that you don't get back. You can spend all your money and you can make money back. Money comes and goes. It's a man-made concept. They print money every day. That shit can come and go, but the time you never ever get back. You're never ever gonna get that back. It is truly important. It's a really, yeah, God, mad.